Right, happy Sunday. What is up, everybody? Hope we had a good weekend. Michigan with the big win. Bryce Underwood looked great. Let's get into some scans now. All right, so you had to aim at. Finished off the 3 on the month here. You had the 2 down green, finished off the monthly here. Now you have a 2 up in red day going into next week. They might be done buying it, so if it takes the 2 down, I would scale out. I would completely exit or take maybe half off and see if it wants to set up again to go to the upside. But other than that, if it just continues going up, stay long. Joby, here we had it on Wednesday night, I believe, going in on this hammer here. If you are long, stay long. That one looks great coming back through this monthly here. Could be the top of this little. Just keep your eyes on it if coming in next week. See if they want to keep buying it up. But again, you've got some big days in here to potentially take this all the way back up into the highs. And RG, keep it on the watch list. We had the 3, and then we had the 1. Yep, we did have the 3-1 here going into the new week. So 4 days of tight range consolidation. Going to be on my watch list. I'd like to see this break to the upside and finish off this outside month here by the end of the month with this tight little range here. Take this inside day to the upside and continue on up into the outside month here. VRT, again, this is when we could have gotten long on Thursday. I know it had the gap up, retested. I know we went over that. We had the gap up, retested it here on Thursday. Could have gotten long again. Friday, still, if you had gotten long up in here, you had no reason to get out. This would have been your long entry. So remove this. This would have been your long entry. So you had this here on the opening 30 on Thursday. Get long, get long, get long, get long. No reason to get out here. Just a couple bucks away from that outside month. 1, 2 down, almost the 3 month. Looking to come and take this guy out, and then that guy. So about 12 bucks left of range potentially to get back in all-time highs. All right, let's get into tomorrow and this week's watch list. Shout out to the people in the Discord chat. Put me on this one. You have the inside week, then the 3, turning the month 2 down and green. Hammer day here. Didn't see it here, but then you had to get the boom. Oh, earnings, that must be why. Gap up, go again. This looks like a brand new stock. Super tight ranges in here. Like, I mean, you had one big day and then a bunch of selling in here. So keep your eye on here. This could be the potential top of a broadening formation. Let's draw something like this. Let's see what it looks like here. Something a little bit like that, or it could look something a little bit like that. So I will be watching this, but this one also could be very volatile, but just know that it could kind of come up into here and reject it potentially, or up into here and reject it. And if not, clear skies ahead. We're going right back up on there. So watch it. This definitely has potential to, what do you got? You could give a 70 to 120, you could have a $50 gainer on this stock. So keep it on watch, but again, also just be very careful because tight ranges up in here. Just one day, which is its all-time high, and the rest of it is very consolidated in here. So going to keep it on the watch list. Bull. Nice explosive day Friday off the inside day coming back through these guys. Mini little PMG there, but now it sets up the 2 down week to go 2 down, 2 up. Again, very small, but you have the inside month here. You have the 1, 2 down green. Actually, let's draw that month open. Where's the month open? 9-2. So here's your month open here. So again, if you can hold above here, change that to blue. Again, very tight range on this thing. I mean, look, the whole month. It's really gone nowhere, so be careful with it. But if you're going to take it on the 2 up week, and let's see if it can get ripping into the end of the month. If not, if it doesn't go right away, get out, because it's not looked like it's wanted to go all month. This is the whole month, so it's between $13.97 and $1.50 range all month. So if you take it and it doesn't get out of this guy, in this area here and start going, just get out right away, and it's not worth your hold. eBay, 1, 2 down on the weekly. Looking to go 1, 2 down, 2 up, back through all these guys. Again, closes the month red. Then you get the inside day, green. Inside day, keep the month green. 2 up day, flip that month back to green. Now I want to keep moving back through all these guys. Let's see what can happen. Let's see. Another one here. Not inside day, but very darn close to an inside day with the hammer day. Got about $6 here. So yeah, some of these are going to be repeats. Going to keep hitting the ones that we've been hitting all month. GEV, a little bit too expensive for my taste. I mean, $6.24. But if you trade commons, by all means, you have the inside week here. You've got the 1, 2 down in green month, inside week here, and then you've got the nice 2 down hammer on the day. So really, you could take entry here in anticipation of ending up taking the inside week up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Taking all of these guys out up in here and taking that inside week to the upside and continuing back onto all-time highs. IBKR, inside day here, you have the inside 2-up continuation week. So you're looking for another 2-up continuation, but you do have the inside day to potentially get that going. Again, 2 down in green on the month. Almost about halfway back through, so pretty strong, I would say, coming back all the way through there. Now you've got the inside day to potentially keep moving it on up, so going to be on the watch list here. LCID, 3 on the day. Looked at it here, 3, 1. We were looking for this inside day at the upside on Friday. I ended up getting long again with that same looking setup. You go inside day, down. As soon as that day flips back green, get long. You have the month, the day, the week, and the month all time frame continuity green in your favor. So as soon as it takes this inside day down and goes green, you can get long. So I took some shares of that on Friday. Still long that. Marna. Pretty close to a 3-1 week. Just barely ticked that 2-up week last week. But now you've got the 2 down day. Some of the guys in the Discord were talking about how there's some Senate RFK stuff going on with Myrna with vaccines or whatever. Probably not going to trade it just because I'm not trading that volatility. I'm not going to let some outside source of news drive my trading decisions. And, I don't want some volatility to come swing and make my position red for no reason. So if I know there's news around a stock, really wouldn't trade it. But again, if some of you guys like that volatility, you could get some wild swings in here during the day. So I figured I would bring it to your attention. I don't know if they're still going on, so maybe just Google ChatGPT. I have no idea. But I will not be trading it. Just wanted to give it out there for you guys. MSTR, another one. This one looks solid, right? You got the inside, you got the 2 down green month. You have the inside 3. So you have the 1, 3 on the weekly. Then you have the inside day on a Friday. So you're looking for the inside day break to the upside. Look at that. See, it's funny. This is when I was trying to learn this strategy. Actually, it's on this one and another one. But last month, I would have done it. So the MSTR went 2 down in green. So I drew that month open, and you can see what happens. Sometimes they fail. Sometimes they don't go back. So this is what you want to see here, right? You want to see it go 2 down on the monthly and go green. That's the ideal way that this trade plays out, and we are profitable on this trade. But sometimes what happens is the month goes 2 down, fights back up, goes green, and gives you a small opportunity to trade. But then the buyers step away and the sellers come back, and boom, this month ends up going back all the way down to here. Just a fun, cool way to show you guys an example of sometimes it works like AMET, and sometimes you try it and it fails. And you just have to know that going in, that you're not playing a 100% probability game. You are playing a probably way less than that. But again, we're trying to give ourselves the biggest edge we possibly can, and we know that all time frames green in a 2 down and green month, we have an edge over other traders in the market. So there's MSTR looking for sorry, a little tangent there. Looking for the inside day to the upside to come back 2 down and green on the month and start taking some of these guys out. Again, you have the 3 on the weekly here. So if you can reclaim this range, you'd like to see it get back up into there. NVDA inside week. Again, NVIDIA and SMCI. So we're going to look at both of those. They have inside weeks, 2 down and green months. Both same exact setup. You're looking for the inside week break to the upside. This one's only got about $8 left. SMCI has much more room left on the weekly. SMCI has just been a more fun one to trade this month. So that's probably where my attention is going to be first. But again, you've got the inside week set up again. Neither of them have a daily actionable. They both went 2 up on the day. So I'm just looking for that inside week up to break. But both of these together, we'll be watching them in tandem. And here's another one. On. Again, you don't have the actionable daily, you have this continuation 2 up day. So ideally what we could get tomorrow, would be a 2 down and then set it up, because you have this nice 2 down and green week with pivot, all these guys in here. And here's the other example I was trying to show you guys, right? So here, what month was this? July, when I was still trying to figure out this strategy. You had the inside month down, flips up, goes 2 down and green, and then again, fails. That's okay. Guess what? Stock gives us another chance to get in 2 months later, 3 months later, whenever it may be. But here's another chance. Let's see if it wants to go this time. So again, we have the 2 down green month. But again, just an example of showing you how sometimes you take it down. Here's another one that worked. Let's get VST. There we go. So again, you have the 2 down and green month. This is what we are looking for to happen in a trade. This is what our winning trade will look like for this strategy. VST, AMAT, 2 down, green, all the way back through on the month. Let me think of another one that would have done it. Lyft would have done it. So boom, last month. Wow, did that thing go this month? Oh boy, damn. Anyway, you got the 2 down and green month. That's a winning trade. These here, which again, this can happen. So this is why you have to have quick exits. You have to get out quickly if it's not working for you. But again, you had the 2 down and green month, tries to come back up, fails, and spits back down. So again, could have worked for a little bit, but then when the buyers stepped away, you see how quickly this thing failed and just kept selling. So I tight stops, protect capital at all costs. All right, that is the end of the watch list for tonight. Some good looking setups going into a Monday, but still take it slow. Be smart. It's early in the week. If you got winners, hold the winners. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.